if you want to get the most out of your next conference, be sure to avoid these common mistakes. Mistake number 1 is failing to prepare well. This seems so contradictory. So many people are nervous about public speaking. You think they'd be preparing really, really well. But the truth is, a lot of nervous speakers avoid preparation because they feel so nervous until they get to the day of their speech and it doesn't go well at all because they haven't prepared well. So think about all the detail that you need to consider before speaking at a venue. What kind of venue is it? What kind of a stage is it? What do you need to ask about the microphone? Will there be a microphone? If so, what type? If it's the type of microphone that's attached to a lectern, then that means you're going to be standing in exactly the same position throughout the whole talk. So find out about these details. Are you able to move around? What kind of an audience is it going to be? Who are your audience? Find out all these details and prepare well. Once you get those details, then of course it's about preparing your actual speech. Be clear on who your audience is and what the purpose of your talk is, and what kind of value you're going to bring to your audience on that day, including a clear call to action. Then I recommend always rehearsing your speech before the actual day. And I don't mean just whispering it underneath your breath or reading through it. I mean actually delivering it as if you are delivering to a live audience. This is really helpful in many ways. It builds your confidence, but also it means that you've had experience in terms of how much time it's going to take to deliver that talk. Because if you read it out and it takes 15 minutes, you actually may go over that when you deliver your actual speech on the day. So be sure to prepare well before you deliver your talk at your next conference. Another common mistake I see businesses make in the run-up to the conference is they fail to promote their talk. So of course the conference will do some promotion of the talk, but it's a great idea for you to be on board too, and the conference organizer will be really appreciative of your promotion. You can do a video where you talk about what you're going to be talking about. You can have a well-written copy to engage interest in your audience before they even get to you on the day. So the preparation for this and the run-up to that conference is really important. So be clear on how you're going to promote your talk before the day of the conference. Another common mistake I see businesses make when they present at conferences is failing to engage their audience. So they've got a lot of knowledge around what they do, they're experts, but their presentation has landed flat because they haven't been able to engage their audience. And there are some simple techniques that you can use in order to engage your audience, like asking them questions, raise your hands if, get to know your audience a bit, use a bit of humor. There's nothing like a little bit of humor to engage your audience. Include your origin story so that they get to know you a little bit in the talk as well. Another common mistake to avoid is talking too much about yourself or your business. People want to know how you can solve their problems. So your talk really is about your audience. So be sure to keep the focus on the audience. Focus on their pain points, on their problems, and how you can solve their problem. People love to listen to how someone else can solve a problem that they desperately want to solve. And if you have that answer, they're going to be interested in your talk. What people don't want to listen to is just a talk about you and yourself and what your business has achieved, because they won't see it as being that relevant to them. So make sure everything that you say is really relevant to your audience. Another common mistake I see businesses make, whether it's the business owner or one of their team, is that person isn't confident about presenting. So if you or a member of your team doesn't feel confident, learn how to structure a talk, learn how to engage an audience, be confident about delivering that presentation, because that confidence will help to engage your audience. It's really hard to win your audience over when you've got a nervous speaker. If you want to get the most out of your next conference, be sure to avoid these common mistakes. And if you'd like some help, support, and guidance to becoming a great presenter, then do get in touch, because this is exactly the kinds of things that we do. We help people to become confident speakers, in particular for business conferences.